area, that's going to fuck me up the first couple of times still, right? That now recording thing makes
Now
me think.
Yeah.
recording.
Always recording.
As if I don't
Yes.
get enough problems from the now recording crew, silencing me, kicking me from the chat and all that.
Wait, they actually kicked you from the chat. What did I miss?
Actually, well, all right. I think one time, maybe it wasn't now recording; it was another server, but I had been timed out because I said Core said he was going to stream, and I said boring, and I got muted for like a couple of seconds. I did have my wrench
Speaking of
taken
being
away.
muted,
I was a mod in Core's chat for like a whole 10 seconds, and then I timed out Teddy for like 5 seconds, and I got it removed immediately.
That's
speaking of being muted, welcome to the podcast, guys. We
Yeah,
had to, like,
we have a podcast now. We got Asmo, we got Burn the World 10, and no one is special. It's just JFA. Nothing special.
yeah, you're
Just
not really
that
that
guy.
special, brother.
I'm
just
just that guy that
JFK.
laughs at everybody behind the scenes in the chat. That's me.
Mm.
Hi.
Well, yeah,
I'm so glad to meet you.
Yeah,
I,
right. It's finally... Go ahead.
I remember you recently told me she went off on you, didn't he? Like on a live because you were because you donated him a joke, wasn't it?
Well, who went
You
off
seem
on me?
to
Because
remember.
a lot of people have went off on me. I just don't know which one you're talking about.
Most recently told me C during a live stream.
Oh,
You
yeah.
even
I donated under Chud, and he thought it was actually Chud. He was excited to read what Chud donated, and he found out it was me, and he got mad.
sounds like you. That sounds like a you, though. No. My man.
Yeah,
And
I got him.
you
You want to know what gave me away is that pip pip cheerio, and that's like the most stereotypical British thing to say that's non-existent in the UK. Apparently, it was never a saying. But like all the iterations of British culture in the United States was always pip pip cheerio, something weird like that.
well, yeah, it's not something you hear UK people actually use when you visit over there. But yeah, that's America for you. You guys don't know that kind of shit. But
Yeah,
no,
we
Matt,
used to think the Irish would say top of the morning. We weren't even around that either.
no, that's wrong. It's very actually. Some people might actually take that as being racist or something. So you gotta
Oh, what a
watch
bunch of
those kind of.
softies! What a bunch of softies! You have your politics and your whole issues with. I'm not even going to mention it because I don't want to get demonetized. And you're going to take offense to top of the morning. Get out of here.
Well,
I'm offended.
Matt even ran defense for you during that episode. I remember that. The thinking like, oh, Matt Pitt does really care about you secretly.
No, it's nothing like that. All right. If I have to expose anything, he knows what I'm about.
Yeah.
I'm not a malicious character. I'm just trying to trip people up, get them to fumble, and I laugh at them when they do. That's what I do.
Hmm.
And it's kind of what I enjoy because like once you're part of or once you know that and you see you entering the chat and you just see you like pulling stunts, like there's a couple of examples that I can think of where you can just see the wind up, you making a setup in chat and then dropping like 2 minutes later referring back to it, and yeah, you put some thought into these, man. You can tell.
The best way to describe it. You ever played World of Warcraft before, Asmo?
Yeah.
You know the.
I'm a vanilla player, so yeah, go on.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
You ever played the Rogue?
Yeah.
You know that expose weakness ability they got or expose armor? Like that's me. Like I know when to I see an opening, I take it. Like that's I think it best describe me. Like I'm quick on the draw like that.
You pry it open and you pick at it, basically.
I don't even have to look hard. It's just there. It just shows up. It's like a divine intervention, It's just the idea just strikes my my head and there you go. I just act on it.
That's like this community has a lot of soft targets in that regard, though. Let's be honest.
I would credit that to the modern generation wearing their feelings on their sleeves, giving away a little too much about their life or what they like or especially what you don't like. With Dave, for example, I love Dave, but he once said on stream he hates it when people fuck with it with his audio, and
Hmm.
that just gave me all the reason to continue to do it. Of course, the whole purpose is to not piss him off. To the fact that it just stops responding altogether. You gotta pick your moment when to dig in. Get your dig
Gotta
in.
pick your time. Gotta pick your
Yeah,
time.
you don't exhaust your you don't want to exhaust anybody too quickly because otherwise, then the fun's over.
Yeah, they'll end up actually hating you. You know.
Oh, I already have too many people that hate me. It's funny.
But who could hate you, man? Who could like that honestly has spent like more than 2 or 3 minutes with you in a voice chat? I mean, like your voice persona versus your chat persona is just like 100% different already. In my
Trust
experience,
me.
at least.
Trust me,
Yeah.
Asmo. If they hate me, they'll tell you they hate me. They have no problem telling it to my face, telling me to my face that they hate me. it's, it's quite evident on Tommy. Even though I don't think
But
he actually hates me, I think it's funny that he reacts the way he reacts towards me because, well, I kind of deserved it. I was being a little dick, and he called me out for it. So, what can I say?
You
yeah,
ruined
but like,
Tommy C's happy moment, bro. That's like against the law. You can't do that.
to be quite fair, he does that to you a lot too, Bern. Like he just calls in it. He just gets. Oh man.
No, when JFA calls into my streams, like we actually have a good conversation, like an actual serious conversation. Calls into like does anything to Tommy, it's like funny time. Like because JFA knows his play. So,
Let's be honest. You are like triggered by or triggered by chat. It's not the right word. I think you chat can set you off. I know a specific person off the top of my head. Nintendo Mail.
oh,
Nintendo
well,
Mail is just.
because to Nintendo Mail's like genuinely fucking annoying. I'm trying to play a Zelda, like I'm trying to play Zelda, having a good time. I'm like, Nintendo Mail. Well, Burn, they're not doing that right. You should have gone to the left instead of going to the right. Like, fuck off. I'm trying to play the fucking game. I don't
Well,
care about your little like gay uh hints and quotes. Just let me play the game the way I want to play it.
but Burn, I thought you liked Nintendo. Don't you like Nintendo? I like Nintendo.
I
To
hate
be
you.
honest, I don't even hate Nintendo Mail. He's got that little brother annoying energy about him. Like you can get annoyed at him, sure, but I don't hate the guy. He's actually pretty cool. I've actually spoken to him a few times, and he's a decent guy. He's
Well,
a decent guy.
he's obviously like he doesn't come across as somebody who's malicious, which is just a
Mm.
whole trait in this community. Like just not being malicious is just a character positivity trait, if you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Uh, he's,
Except
he's he's decent enough, but I wouldn't take malicious out just yet. Everybody's got a malicious side, all right, myself included. But I tend to leave that off the internet because when I go on the internet, it's just for shits and giggles and laughs. I'm not looking for a fight, you know.
speaking of not looking for a fight, so who are we going to pick as our podcast nemesis then? We gotta start beef with somebody first, right?
Oh
We
boy,
got
That's how
that
you get
depends.
peace in this community. Go
Well,
on.
I don't know. That depends on your answer, Asmo. Do you want to skyrocket all the way to the moon? Because I can just fuck with now recording, and they might be able to, I don't know, take our podcast segments and just, I don't know, rip on us for a couple of minutes. And then we'll just get some viewers that way. Or I could go nice and slow and just fuck with Chud. Tommy's already too much of a target. I'll lay off Tommy for a bit. I don't know. I'll find a way. I was fucking with Edwin a few times too, but nowadays he's not even responding to me in chat, but he knows I exist.
Well,
So there you go.
to be fair, JFA, like, and I'll probably find a place to edit this in the post. But I'll find that clip with the dono you did to Edwin, so people have some context to why.
Oh, I have the clip. Okay, how about I
Yeah,
just send?
yeah, you can send it to me and I'll edit to the edited version. But
You
I'll
got it.
pause it in there.
I'll be happy to give it to you. That's like my best clip. That's like my top 5 clips that I love. It's great. It's funny.
I got one from Drew sharing. Did the one from Faye not show up on the screen? Yay, another stream. My birthday was last week. Could I request a happy birthday from you? Happy birthday, Faggots. Wait, are you making me say a bad word? Hold on, what the fuck is your name? Thank you, Faye. Did you just trick me? What the? Hold on, what the? Whoa, bruh. Maybe that's why it didn't show up on the screen. What the frick? No, nothing happened, guys. Nothing happened. What the frick? I literally sang you a song, bruh. Who did that?
Yeah, because Bern, you don't think that JFA like JFA does these trolls, and when they
Yeah.
work out very well, he saves a clip of them. So, yeah, there's a really good one with him donating to Edwin around the time he got into the Salvo Pancakes drama. Was that around that?
Mhm.
That was around that stream, right? New Year's.
Yeah.
You really got him with a
Oh,
donut.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, you've seen it.
JFA, yeah, I've seen it before. We're we're what's anyone says like a slur on stream.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
No, if it was just that, it wouldn't have been that bad. But he made him like. Did you make him sing? Was it that? Like it was something along those lines.
All right, I'll tell you this. I sent him a dono under the guise of a woman because that's for sure going to get Edwin to read your donation.
Yeah,
Not
that
that he
basically
wouldn't
works.
read it anyway, but that's like a surefire way. Wow.
Good one, good one.
Whew, okay, I almost choked. I had like a little cracker and I almost choked. Oh, that almost died,
Oh.
guys. Hey, this would have been my first and only podcast entering. How about that? Vintage clip right there.
That's so fucking sad.
Yeah, you hear me collapse on the ground, thud, and then I'm like, I don't respond no more. Crazy. Maybe they'll give me a bed next to my grandma, and then the hospital I visited.
Oh,
Fuck me.
Jesus. Yeah, you
No.
just you just go there, man. Jesus.
Gee,
Well,
damn.
before I lose my place, right? The prank. So I donated under the guy's woman, and then, of course the name is the slur if you say it fast
Mhm.
enough. So basically it went like this. Oh boy, another Edwin stream. I'm glad I got to catch this live. My birthday was last week. Could you sing me one, Edwin? And he basically sang me the happy birthday song, and there you go. That's the story.
Yep. Yep.
Great.
They'll have seen this clip at this point. So yeah, like you're that's the thing, right? Like I see you in because I'll be honest, I hate watch a couple of people. There's not a whole lot. I think it's like 2 or 3 people, but I even see you in those people's chats, and I can't help but cheer you on from the sideline, as you take take the
Believe
piss out
me,
of them.
believe me, Asma, I get that all the time. Why are you in this person's chat? Look, it just goes back to how I always am. I guess I was a sociologist before I even knew what the term was or meant. And I was
Hmm.
always intrigued by people, different kinds of people, weird people, cool people. I had friend
Yeah.
groups all over the place in high school and middle school. So I even hung out with the goths, briefly, but they kind of got weird. But like actual goths, not modern day, whatever the fuck they are. I got a hot topic. They're not goth. They're just painted. They're just painted weirdos. Right. Um, yeah, I just go wherever I want. Like I'm not endorsing or condoning whatever stupidity they're engaged in. And I'm in the chat. So like for example, I have nothing against a guy personally, although he likes to yell at me and berate me. It's not for no good reason. I legitimately piss the guy off every now and then, and he knows it. and he knows my heart too. I'm not being malicious, not trying to fuck up his stream. I'm just here
Who,
to have a laugh,
who are
and
you
that's it.
talking
He
about?
knows. Oh, in well, most recently too. He made it a rule like you had to donate to or send a super chat if you want like write slurs in the chat, and I found a loophole. I spelled the N word one letter at a time, and he banned me for that for a day. I'm gonna be able to come back, the next time he streams, but yeah, he banned me for the day. It was quite funny.
But who banned you for the day? I didn't catch that.
Oh, slug.
Slug. Wait, you even hang out in those chats? I have I don't even watch Slug. I'll be honest.
No, I
He's
watch it from time to time. He's like a guilty pleasure of mine.
no Huggy is my guilty pleasure. I'll be honest.
Oh, Huggy too. Yeah. Oh,
Huggy?
you know,
No,
you,
no. Huggy?
you
No,
didn't
he was
know?
wild. He
I go
was
to
wild.
Huggy's. I talk on Huggy stream sometimes. Burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm banned. He's like a loser.
But that's like the key, right? You watch him and you stay silent enough so you could just like laugh from a distance at the entertainment. So that whenever JFA calls in, I start rubbing my hands, because I know what's coming.
Well,
It's a little. Yeah.
I guess Huggy is a bit of a controversial figure himself. Not as much as Slug, but I don't hate the guy. He's actually pretty decent when he wants to be. I know he likes to talk a lot of shit, but that's coming with the territory of what is he, commentary hell? Is that what he's counted in?
Yeah, I
Uh,
think he counts as commentary hell.
commentary reject. I don't really. What's beneath commentary hell?
You
Dude, I
don't
don't
want to
even
be in the
know.
same category?
No, I do not
I,
want to be in
I,
the same category as this freak. No.
I can I be honest with you guys? I never even heard of commentary hell until like maybe a month ago. Like maybe it was thrown around here and there. I just called in the shows. That's it. I didn't know I was crossing a border.
Well, I started with like Spurgatory, and of all people, D-Max like that specific terminology during a now recording stream, and that like transfixed from Spurgatory to Commentary Hell somewhere along the line, which
Oh, so
is
you're the granddaddy of commentary hell. Congrats,
yeah, but that's
Asmo.
like I'm the granddaddy of today's controversial arguments too. Like the chaos. I apparently caused the whole chaos maggot thing too. Like caused it. I was the last drop in the bucket. My content on Weird Color Guy was.
Oh, well, you heard it here first, folks. Asmo didn't do it. He only had to do a little bit of it, but not the whole thing.
I just pointed towards the leak, I guess. Anyway, um, well, that's the thing, right? Like, because I was talking with Bern about this before we started recording. Like, my name wasn't like they were referring to Weird Color Guy drama, but my name got brought up first time on the Wall Bangers episode that the second
hmm
Wall Bangers episode that Bern and Maggot did. When was it up? Was it uploaded yesterday or was it the day before
It was
that?
uploaded Monday
Monday.
because Flatley
Basi-
finally gave it back to me.
Wait, Flatty go out. Was he the one
He was supposed
recording
to.
then?
He was like, cause I tried Craig Bot and it was okay. But he was recording as well,
Hmm.
and I told him to edit it, and I gave him the picture for the background, and that took him like 18,000 hours to do.
Well, was he expecting paid like D-Max then?
uh, I have no fucking money, so like, Flatley's like a these motherfuckers do things for free.
You- That's fair. That's fair. No, but like like Flatly just has like that attention span problem of his going on. So yeah,
Autism.
you can call it that too. No, I've had like I've sent like Flatly a DM and then like 2 weeks later get a response. And I think other people have had the same experience with me the other side, the other way around. Like it happens when you don't really like I'm not on Discord the whole fucking day, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm too
Uh,
So
stupid
most
you're
to
like a
learn how to
rare.
turn
So
off
you're a rare
notifications.
breed. So you're like a rare breed of the commentary community. You're not on Discord all the time.
Well,
When
yeah, well, that, and you got to keep in mind, right? Like you guys are like 6 hours behind from my time, and it can be anywhere from 6 to 9 hours behind on my time. So by the time you guys hit like dinner time, it's midnight here. So yeah,
Mm,
the real shit starts kicking off when I get out of bed in the morning, basically.
um, and that's when you go on Discord and then like regret everything.
Well, when I first got into this community, I had like a week, a couple of weeks where I was like, because I was working like night shifts too, so I came home late. Then I stayed
Mm.
up, and then you stuck around in the Discord, and you were stuck there till like 12 o'clock in the afternoon my time, which would be 6 o'clock in the morning your time. And I'd
Mhm.
be like, oh fuck me, that goes most of the productivity of my day, you know. So at some point, you just need to knock that out off, else you'll just get to the same levels of some of these other people that spend a lot of time online. But yeah, it's me being like a somewhat functioning grown adult man. Um,
Lots of insults here. There's a lot of insults here.
well, that's what I was saying, right? We need to like talk smack so we can like cause some controversy. I mean,
What
if
you
you,
just said?
I mean, if you look at my channel, right? Like do, I have had some infrequent uploads when it comes to my cooking content, but my weird
Mm.
color guy upload to this day is my most. It was one of my first uploads, and it's the most viewed upload that I
Your
Mm.
have
first
till this
drama.
day.
It's your
Yeah,
first drama, yeah.
controversy just always just kind of does more, and it
Like think
doesn't
about
have
it
to
this
be.
way, Esmo. Like
Yeah.
imagine you're like angry video game nerd, and you stop uploading an angry nerd video to like address drama, and he's like he's James Rolfe. All right, that's who he's addressing, and he has to go through all these points of all the drama, and then he uploads another angry video game nerd video. Now it's quite not quite to that standard, but you know people are gonna look at the drama because he's such a big name.
Oh,
You're not
I'm not that. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
you can
Um,
be. You can be. You should do cosplay as well. You should go to these Comic Con events and just dress up as adult Link or Thor or Loki. You could actually pull off Loki if you dye your hair black or something.
you like every time I speak to you, you've got a new one for me too, right? Because you started off with like Thor, and then after that like adult Link, and now we've added Loki to the list.
Well, I mean, it's to
But
be
I don't.
expected. I mean, I did, what do you call it? Screenshot an article of a white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed dude who happened to be a chef. What do you call it? His story was on the paper because he left his wife and kid to escape to escape having to take care of that kid. And I thought, looks suspicious. It looks like Asmo. You got some explaining to do, Asmo.
So that's your contribution to this podcast. You're gonna confront me with that.
Yeah, you should take care of your kid.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Didn't know you had
no.
a kid, bro.
Yeah. Secretly, I've got like 8 with 4 different partners, but let's not talk about that. All right.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
club. I got a
calm down.
few out somewhere. Maury Povich hasn't proved that they're mine yet, but they're somewhere. Probably not mine though. Who knows? Maybe
I'm gonna.
if I get a Father's Day card, maybe I'll know one day. But until then, they're not my kids.
Jesus. Like I don't. Okay. For the record, I do not have any children out there. Let the record show. At least that I know of. I'm knocking it off right now because my luck. Yeah, my luck's not always been that great in that regard.
What, you misfire?
I've no. I've had no no no. What I meant to say was like I've declared things like the day before, and then the day after things go like sideways in the exact opposite manner. If you know what I'm saying. So I'm
I hear you.
I'm expecting like my first illegitimate child to, notify me in the next 24 hours now. Now that they've declared out loud that I have no children out there. If you know what
Yeah,
I'm
as a
saying.
as a side tangent, my dad once told me I might have a brother out there somewhere. But the problem is, my dad likes to like fuck around and bullshit just as much and or worse than I do. And he made me believe for like 5 years that I actually had an older brother somewhere. Son of a bitch.
That
So
must
I
have
think
been
I was
devastating, bro.
I was in fourth grade and we had this kid move in from another state and he looked exactly just like me, only bigger. And so when
Hmm.
my dad picked me up from school, I said, "Hey, I found my brother." And he had to tell me that he was lying because I guess I wanted a brother, and he just said, "You had a brother this whole time," which means he want to make another kid. My mom. Yeah, but he made me
Oh man,
believe it for 5 years.
but I see where you get it then. I see where you get your talent for trolling because that right there is like a 5-year long haul that he pulled off.
Yeah, he was a dick
That
for
was
doing that.
true. I could yet fair, but you gotta respect, the hustle in that regard. He kept it up for
Hey,
5 years.
you know what the worst part is? He probably was drinking when he told me that lie. So I feel even dumber for even believing it. At 8 years old.
So he told you, and then like he told you drunk, and then stuck with it sober. After that, he was like, "Yep, we're in this now."
Yeah, we're in this. This is reality now. He just Thanos snapped that into
Mhm.
my existence without consent. So Burn,
What's up, buddy?
oh, I thought you left. Just making sure you're still here. Still
I'm
No,
alive.
fucking
Yeah.
here. I'm just listening to you guys talk and shit, man. Fuck.
All
You
right.
guys
Well,
are
your
older
turn.
than me.
Your
You
turn,
guys are like
Burn.
old as
Contribute.
shit. To contribute to the what? To the fucking the sibling like I have 4 sisters and 4 brothers.
no way.
Yeah, it's a
For only
lot.
child forever. I'm not. I'm not.
That's a lot of kids for a white guy. You usually see that in like Hispanic families.
What the fuck, JFA?
What the fuck?
But wow, man, that's a big family right there. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, yeah, no, we did it. Not necessarily contribute to like the sibling talk, but you were being quiet, so I get why he tried to
Well,
put you in there.
I was being serious, by the way. My mother has 14 brothers and sisters. I'm not even kidding in that regard. I got like
I'm
an
just.
army of cousins.
Oh no,
Damn.
yeah.
I don't, I don't think I've met
The
them all.
JFA Army, bro.
Yeah, there's
No,
more of us now.
no,
You
I've
don't
just
need the
I've
JFA Army.
I've just got like the two youngest siblings, and my parents
Yeah.
all were like one of two siblings too. So we're yeah. Oh, we don't feel the need to multiply like that, I guess, over here.
No, Asma, you don't understand. We got to take over the United States. Pretty soon Spanish is going to be a mandatory second language.
You got to take it over one JFA relative at a time.
You hear that,
Yeah.
Burn?
Gotta kill 'em
You
all.
can't send us all back. You can't send us all back. It'll be
I
too
will
late by
send
then.
every single one of you fuckers. I'll send every single one of you fuckers back. Even if you were fucking born here, back you go. Okay.
Well, I think Trump is going to execute an order where anchor babies, quote unquote, it doesn't matter. You're just going to get sent back anyway with your parents.
Thank God. Trump W, bro. Thank fucking God.
I do not know enough about your politics to comment anything on this, so I'm just gonna disengage.
Yeah, nod your head and agree. Nod your head
Well,
and agree.
hold on, Adam. Don't you have a similar issue in your country right now? It's just maybe it's a different kind of Hispanic, just as brown.
No, we had that thing happen
Oh.
over here. Yeah, you're not wrong. But that like we've got some right wing governments coming up as well, and ours are like some more like explicitly racist people. So we're fighting off our own battle over here. You guys, that's why we're not that invested in however your election turned out this year as like the last election cycle even. So yeah,
I feel
no,
you,
we've got
man. We got our own problems.
Basically, yeah.
We all know who JFA voted for. You know, he's a good Trumper.
Oh, go
No,
to the show.
Dude, you don't understand. It had to be done, just like with Hillary. If she would have won in office, we would have been at war with Syria. What's she thinking? Put up no-fly zones in Syria? That's an act of war. It's not our. That's not our. That's not our territory. What's she trying to do?
I'm
she's
just
trying to
I'm
save us. She's
I'm just
trying to
des-
help us, JFA.
I'm just desperately. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm just desperately trying to think of a different subject than politics to talk about.
Well, what's the most recent drama? I've had to detach myself from Discord for maybe a couple of days. I know dog. What do you call it? Soggy cereal uploaded something about what's his face, Dog Pack or Mr. Beast. I haven't even been honestly. I haven't been catching up with that either. Like Mr. Beast or anything like that just
Oh,
goes
oh
in
my.
one ear and out the other these days. Like I don't even care anymore.
Well,
To be honest, same. To be
yeah,
honest.
for me too. Like I think there was like did you catch the blood well semi blood sports on Core's last stream? JFA.
No, I want to catch that stream, and when I said his stream was boring in like the fucking chat that I got
Oh, that's the
muted,
one you got. Yeah, that's the one you got. Okay.
it was also
Clips?
because I couldn't stay up to watch it. Like I had to go to
Ah,
sleep. Yeah, so I was like,
Yeah,
you
I heard
ass, you
that.
could have told me this earlier.
Yeah, because it's privated now. Thanks, Core. Just protecting your friends, of course. Fuck you. That
What?
Mishi, that the porn animator, fought some guy named Chris on stream
mhm.
or something.
Yeah, there was a well, I hesitate to call it a debate. There was uh, a smack talking on Core's live stream about what I don't even know what really caused it. Do you know, Vern?
I know it. I talked to Chris today about it. Mishi made a claim on Core's stream, and Chris called in to ask her to clarify what she meant by what she was trying to say. And instead of just being like a normal like human being and just like repeating what you're trying to say, I guess it became into like a bitch fight.
Oh, okay. So I did get up last night to use the bathroom, and I noticed that there was an upload on my phone, and that I think I did catch a little bit of that, but I had to go back to sleep, so I didn't know what that was about. But I was aware there was a fight between Mishi and is this like Chris like from Himpleton server?
Yes, this is Chris from Hippleton server, where like all he did
Okay.
was ask for like a clarification, and instead of just like restating her point and like giving more context to the point that she was trying to make, she just like decided to spurg out live on air. Um,
Why? Because she didn't like the
I guess
question,
there's
or
she just instead of just being like I said, instead of just being a human being and just answering the question that Chris was trying to ask. Chris could say it can explain it more, but the gist that I got it was he called in or something. I think he called in. I think that's the consensus that he called in, asked Bishi, her points and her stances, and instead of just clarifying stances, she just decided to like have a bitch fit. Where she's like, I heard like from Chris and other people, like she was just
It
saying the N word left and right.
it feels like it's missing context, but because I caught some of that, and from the sounds of the actual argument, I that it didn't sound as one to one as you say Chris said it went, but by the same notion we can't check because the stream has been privated. So
Yes,
yeah.
but I mean, like, I'm just going off of what he told me. That mean he could have been, because obviously, disclaimer, he could be lying to me like a little cuck boy. Okay, he could be a liar, but what was explained to me is that.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time somebody lied to your face, right?
Oh yeah, fuck you, AJ, and everyone else in this fucking space.
AJ came to mind first though for me,
Yeah,
right
oh
there.
yeah, fuck AJ.
He-
That's not the first time who someone had lied blatantly to your face. Yeah, fuck you.
like he folded harder than Huggy does on an average, when he got confronted about it.
Yeah, but like the thing is though, the crazy about that situation was before he went on that Chthonic stream to like, I guess ruin his entire thing. Oh,
Hmm.
he me and he's asked me not to name drop him, so I'll respect him. Me and
Okay.
someone
Yeah.
else were in that VC in the waiting room talking to him, getting him ready to prep. He
Hmm.
gave us all the thing is that another thing that's funny. He gave us all the evidence that we needed and the clarifications, and then he goes on Cathonic's live stream and goes, "Yeah, I was completely wrong about all this." It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you lie to me?
Yeah, that's right. Like, um,
And it was a
he
meme.
just
Like, he was,
yeah.
like, playing big balls in the waiting room, and then, like, soon he gets pulled in. "Yeah, I was r
What
They
a,
yeah,
should
that's right. I was
what a
they
wrong about
should
term. He was playing big balls. That's hilarious.
and then and as soon as he joined the live, they basically shriveled. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, we just yeah, you shriveled. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are right. I kinda lied about this." Like, what the pull up the evidence that you just showed us! What are you talking about? Yeah, you guys
Oh,
are
God.
wrong
How old is this
about this.
AJ guy again?
Yeah, I keep forgetting that
I
too.
think he's as old as like no, he's 20. So retardedly 20.
Dude,
Someone that should not be alive. They got there's like an
I,
anomaly of people that are alive nowadays.
So
the
how
last time I behaved like that, I was like 13 or 14 years old. I was trying to get away with like stealing my dad's beer or whatever, and I had to make up a stupid lie to cover that shit up. Like, how are you 20 and doing this?
Um, get AJ on the call. He'll tell you.
you
He's
do you
absolutely
still
worthless.
where is he even these days? Did he leave just commentary as a whole, or did he
Uh,
retreat to a
I
Triton server or something?
he's not even friends with Triton. He's completely cut me off for whatever
Hmm.
reason.
For
Um,
whatever reason, Jesus man. I guess why? Why would that be? But
yeah, because I yelled at him on a live
yeah,
stream.
yeah,
Well, not on a live stream, in a recording that I
yeah,
recorded.
yeah.
I don't know where he is anymore. I know he was fucking around with Triton a little bit earlier this past month, defending some weirdo named Seshi Perp who was like trying to riz up a 16-year-old and failed. Uh,
Jeez.
and AJ's like, "This is the perfect guy for me to defend."
Did he
Your
do this
typical
before?
this.
Like help a pedophile? Or did he lose to a debate to a pedophile? Like, what's going on with this
He
guy?
helped another he helped another guy named Yankee Shining, retardedly. I don't even know why he did it. Uh, who had like CP allegations, and instead of just cutting him off like any other human being, it's like, yeah, I can help you make a response that's gonna save your career. It's like, no, this guy, CJ CP, there's no helping the career here. It's over. But and then I guess he did it again recently with a perp who failed at rizzing up a minor.
You know, like some people just can't help themselves, right? And they'll just go around. They'll just make a mistake, turn around, and make the exact same mistake again. That's why it's called commentary hell. But
Yeah,
I agree. I agree with you. I don't really like AJ being like on the same level as hell as we are. So we've got to find a new name for that. Because like people,
100%.
yeah,
We gotta start differentiating people that are lower than commentary hell. There's
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
be people below us, damn it. This is how these things work. There's below hell, okay? In the Bible, it's below
Is
hell.
isn't that purgatory or something?
But well, purgatory, according to the Catholics, is
Right.
like the middle ground between heaven and hell.
Oh, okay,
I'm not a
fair enough.
Catholic, and I don't believe in that fucking garbage anyway. But
Uh, I wasn't raised religious to begin with, so
I was.
quite
I
easy.
was raised Christian. I was raised Christian, okay? Because you come from, like, the olden times, okay? You come, like, from the ancient times, JFA.
Yeah, religion came from the olden times too. All right, look, you need some moral fiber, okay? You need just some You need to get away from this CP, whatever it is. You have your friends or co-hosts
That's
surround
not
themselves
me.
with.
That's not me.
Burn. You need to stay
Okay.
away from them. You need to grab a Bible
Clarification.
and pray. Pray really hard.
Okay, clarification. That has nothing to do with me. Fuck you,
Yeah, we were
Jay.
around then.
I'm not around any of these fucking freaks. They're around me. They just turn out to be fucking freaks. That's all.
Okay, in that
I
case,
hate you fucking freaks.
you need to pray to God for him to reveal, like, how to read people better, I guess. May he bless you.
Yeah, may he bless me and everyone else that Xylee and Matt Pitt come up with a different term for people below commentary hell.
Oh, by the way, speaking of like people around you that turn out to be like freaks, you guys know that you guys are like the last two in a long line of people that I tried to start a podcast with. You are aware of that, right?
Let's
No.
go.
Who did you try to start a podcast with?
Do you really want the list, because this is not going to reflect well on my choice of
You could
potential
edit it out.
co-hosts.
You can
Yeah,
edit it out.
No,
nah,
we do
nah,
not
nah,
edit
nah.
out anything here.
We don't.
Embarrassment for all. Come on.
Yes, yes. Okay. So this was when I still had it like as an idea to both do like a podcast and at the same time do like some kind of a live cooking thing, right? So
Mhm.
Yeah.
this was back when like Slug was still good in the
Uh-oh.
community before he got booted out again. So I heard Slug like mentioning that offhandedly on the stream. So I instantly hit him up afterwards. And luckily it wasn't ever ever more than that, that. But like the initial interaction of hey, let's do this together, and he was like sure. And we never talked about it afterwards, which I'm very glad to, because like a week later, that was when he threatened to dox somebody. I don't know if it was why so demented, or he was planning on doxing Salvo. I
Probably
keep
Alpha
forgetting,
Russ.
either or. He was casually on a doxing, uh, a threaten to dox spree again, basically. So that was the first one. After that, I figured, well, maybe I just gotta do a podcast with somebody that's less outspoken. Maybe I can invite them out of the shell, um, for more of an out loud opinion in this space, and somebody who really wants to do commentary. Can you guys think of somebody who would fit that description?
Milltown's best.
Oh
No,
my goodness.
but he
RC.
had no, but he was in a beef with Milltown, or he is
How
in a beef with Milltown. Yeah, Huggy was actually my second, the
Oh
second
wow.
um
person I engaged. It's gonna get worse, guys.
oh
This
How
isn't.
did you how'd you
okay.
how'd you lose that one?
Um, Basically, like we Huggy and I actually met once to talk about it, and that's when he switched on his webcam too. So I know what Huggy looks like. Um,
Nah.
but basically, long story short, we never like found a time to pin a time down because of the whole time difference thing. So that never came to be.
Oh, he's a
But
fickle bitch anyway. You give him
yeah,
any type of criticism, he's done. He's out of the house. I'm
yeah,
done with
but
the criticism.
I was kind of planning on like little broing the shit out of him, to be honest. Telling him how he should voice his opinions and stuff like that. But yeah, no. So I left that for what it was after World War Huggy 3 or something, or 2. I don't know how much how much of those we've had, but a couple. I
Like a
realized,
million.
well, yeah, no, I'm good. That's basically what I thought. Then you think it's done, but like, and I'm leaving out one at the very who even like started the whole podcast erg, but that was like way back, and there actually was a time between that and the first one. But the next one in line was actually somebody I could get along with pretty well on the whole. Pretty good, cool guy, bit of a shit talker. Turned out to be like this huge pervert who like shared nudes in it. I
Oh my
also I
god, no way, not him, no!
Yes, yes. Echo. I actually recorded a pilot episode with Echo. So we actually came the furthest along of uploading. But then Echo, and he didn't even that was like way before this drama. But he was the day like 2 days after that he got into a drama which was I want to say the Ivana DMs or something like that. Those leaks came out. So I was like, okay, we're doing this, we're still doing this, and then it kind of fizzled out. You know, he was busy with joining AWT and Wall Smashes and all, not Wall Smash. Yeah, he was on Wall Smashes too. Wall Smashes too.
What a fucking mistake, Badwick. But anyway,
Yeah.
even though he was there before I was, fuck, mistake,
uh,
Badwick, mistake.
So the fact
honestly,
is, so
Asmo, I thought you were
mhm.
going to say you had a nice conversation with Bunny one day, and Echo dropped you as a podcast co-host or something.
No, 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 no.
Joe, what he did to Joe?
I, I, I mean, yeah, that whole like it's Echo is just yeah, wow. Where to even start on that one? Basically, just a huge disappointment all around. Yeah, that guy. But
I
yeah,
mean, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He's
yeah.
pretty much a very big disappointment to anyone else around him. Should be embarrassed to even. I'm embarrassed myself to even know who the hell he is. I'm embarrassed. I even said hello to him like 8 months ago. Okay, I'm embarrassed.
No, he's just like that. That kind of behavior is just never all right with me. And I know JFA just has like a more dated take on this. I get it, JFA, but I just don't.
Well, hold on, you don't know that. All right, what's the take?
I heard you have a take where you were like, "Well, guys, amongst each other," but you might have been trolling in the chat. To be fair, because now that
I
I
don't. I
think
don't even
about
remember. I don't even remember what I
it,
said. You got to remind me. I say a lot of
okay.
shit. All right, I talk a lot of
Yeah.
shit.
I think you said something to the extent of, "Well, it's just guys being guys in like with just a lot more words."
Okay,
Like,
I was talking shit. Like, okay,
yeah,
I'm not
okay.
trying to give the green light. Well, that's what guys do. You're gonna have to get used. No, that's not the direction I was really trying to fill in some dead air. I was just actually trying to contribute to this topic in a certain way at that time that I thought was best to comment.
I know,
You have to
I know.
keep you got to keep the ball rolling. You can't just stay silent. I know it's a serious topic, but you got to bring some levity into this, and that's how I thought I could do it.
That's fair. That's fair. It's just like out of context. That one just looked pretty bad. I didn't really think it was your take, but yeah, guys.
Well, I also said, you know what? You guys kind of got off easy. You guys, or some shit like that. And then finally said, shut the fuck up. And he threw me off the call or something.
uh,
It's
yeah.
pissed. JFA getting thrown off the call. Let's go. You're
Yeah, I
muted,
was
bro.
like,
Wait, did we even tell people the name of the fucking podcast, or I'm just like retarded? Did we already do that?
You
I,
opened
I
it.
didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell
You-
anybody. This is,
oh, you mean?
as far as I'm concerned, Asel put in the most work. I'd say, Asel, you want to lead this here podcast?
I'll do the. Look, I'll put it like this. I'll do most of the organizational work, but we're all equally um, a part of it,
Retarded?
if you know
Yes.
it.
Okay. Oh,
We are
that's the
we,
word you
we
want. Okay.
we all have as much of a say in things, is what I'm saying. Like I don't mind just doing the organizing things in the background. It helps me stay organized
Sane.
in general. So you're good. You're good. And
Oh,
The
we
word you're looking for is sane. Is that the word you're looking
same.
for?
Yeah, same, same. And I know, like, for instance, one of the prerequisites of Burn was basically like, as long as we, like, when we make appointments, we keep to our appointments and we keep some structure in there, then he was fine joining. So you needed, JFA, you needed the perk of just being able to not have too much, have to invest too much direct time into it. And Burn was basically, as long as it stays organized and as long as we keep a regular pace at it, I'm part of it. Basically, what he said,
that's
right?
fine. Look, I get it. We want to get these out with
Hmm.
the least amount of trouble as possible. I get that, and everybody's time is very crucial. So let's not waste each other's time. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, yeah. Just
By the
work
way, I'm sorry I
efficiently, right?
interrupted you. You said you had a point to make, but mine might be a little dated, and I didn't get a chance to hear your point. Sorry.
No, that was the whole the memeing comment
Ah,
about you memeing about the whole Echo of Tragedy situation. No, that one. That was the whole. That was my whole dated point. Um,
dude, everybody was
well,
up in arms. Everything just got way too serious, way too fast, in like in like a call in chill stream that's meant to be for shits and giggles. You know, you had to do. I had to do something, right?
hmm Yeah, no, I have this habit of making jokes in situations where people don't always appreciate it either. So I can recognize that one. Um, People don't always take those too lightheartedly, right?
I mean, I do have the added
GFA.
benefit of being just JFA because that's what I'm gonna say, and he's gonna say something stupid. Watch, is he gonna do it? Yep, JFA. That's the guy.
Sure. Yeah, you're acting like the village idiot, right? That way, at least accountability.
I mean, who's acting? This is me
Yeah,
100%.
that's fair. That's fair.
I have a multiple personalities. Okay, like you give me enough drinks, I could actually have like a political conversation with you and talk about astronomy. Well, not really, because that involves like readings for squares.
Burn.
What's up, buddy?
We like uh, why I
Why is my
keep
Discord being so gay? Well, there we
no
go. My Discord's
like
glitching out. It's hard.
JFA had was breaking up a little bit earlier too. Um, but
Okay.
no, I was I was thinking about your best appearance. Like you had, like the way you get triggered sometimes, and I mean this in the most positive, complimentary way. The way you wear a
Mm.
vest and the way you get triggered sometimes reminds me of Dark Side Phil in the best
You,
way possible.
fuck you, fuck you. I like wearing vests, and yes, people piss me off because they'll call into my streams and they'll say something retarded that I have to like deal with now. They'll just be like retarded, and I'm tired of
Wait,
retarded fucks.
wait a minute, Burn.
No
That's
more
not a bit.
call-ins, bro.
You're actually angry when people call in and say something about your vest.
No, I mean, I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever the fuck you want about my vest. But when it comes
Ooh,
to
based.
saying retarded shit, yeah, fuck you.
he's,
You're
he's,
never
he's,
calling
ba-
in. By the way, you're
he's,
never calling in, JFA, ever again. It's over.
he's but he's basically when Burns says that he's basically thinking of one person who gets on his
Yeah,
nerve the most in that
yeah.
context.
So like, he'll call in and like, burn. They're doing the Zelda thing wrong. You should have jumped over that. Fuck off! Get. That's when I kick him. That's when I just kick him. It's like, yeah, I'm done. Bye.
Wow, it
Let
seems
me
like
play
somebody
Zelda.
doesn't
Let
like
me play Zelda.
Nintendo as much as Nintendo Mail. Sheesh, no
I hate
commitment there.
Nintendo Mail. Fuck Nintendo Mail.
Like if you want to see Burn get triggered, just introduce Nintendo Mail to the conversation.
Yeah, because
Just
that guy's an
this,
actual sped, bro. That guy's an actual sped. That
just
guy
this.
is like, I'm surprised this guy can wake up and breathe. He's so retarded.
Asma, you
I'm
really want to
so
know why he hates Nintendo Mail so much? He was playing
Yeah,
a
tell
video
me.
game. I forget what the name of the game was. Legend of Zelda something. It was the one he hated to play, and he was stuck in the I guess the first temple or whatever.
the
And
best
then
one.
Nintendo Mail. Yeah, yeah, and Nintendo Mail
I was
was summoned
no.
to help him, and he Nintendo Mail actually gave him the wrong directions on purpose as a troll, and he made Burn like circle the entire temple and brought him back to the entrance. It was hilarious.
No, that's not what happened. Well, he
What
told me I
happened?
missed. He told I got the forest temples is a very easy temple. You don't even need to read a book. But I was he, he told me I left a piece of heart, which I should have known I didn't because I'm not retarded. But I got tricked anyway. I go back in there and I'm like, bro, there's no fucking monkeys. How can I fucking swing to the next area? Oh, that I guess you can't do that now, can you? Fuck you. Fuck you.
So he
Wasted my
actually did
time,
get
bro.
you. He
Yes,
actually
he
did
did.
get you.
Yes,
Uh,
but edit this out. No,
we're not
Rare
editing
Nintendo
anything
Mail.
out, I
Rare Nintendo
believe.
Mail W.
No, it's not a W. The only W that I'll give Nintendo Mail is make Tony hit Spurg the fuck out to the point where Forrest left the community, okay?
Yeah, yeah, that's a good side tangent because that was on my list too. Like, what even like you mentioned this in DMs, but Force is MIA apparently after you had like an argument with him.
3 weeks ago, Nintendo Mail was in a VC. Already scary enough. This like horrible things. Nintendo Mail in a VC. And there was Tony Hits there, King Spurg of them all, that call him a pedophile, it's over. And guess what Nintendo Mail was doing? Calling Tony Hits a pedophile. And Tony
Hmm.
Hits was screaming his head off. And Fours, I don't know why he's like moral F slurring about it because he was doing it too. Um, was there, uncomfortable with the conversation apparently. And the next day, he calls me on Discord and goes, Darn, I really don't like that Nintendo Mail was calling Tony a pedophile. And I made fun of him because who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck
Wait,
who gives a
did
fuck
did
that Nintendo Mail is calling anyone a pedophile? But why
so
should we
did
care about Tony being called a pedophile? Go
did,
ahead.
did he privately call you for that?
Yes, a very retarded private call. Probably
Was he
one of the
drunk?
dumbest reasons ever.
What
No,
was
he
he
was just
high? Was he
like
drunk?
no, it was like a real. This is a real call. This is a real private call that I had with someone, complaining that Nintendo Mail, of all people, was calling Tony a pedophile, and Forrest did not like it, not one little bit. And I brought up the fact that, like, well, that's off the table. Why did you and 5 other people in my server go and bully another person named NFL Sonic? JFA, you know who that is.
Yeah. I
NFL
don't
Sonic,
think we're allowed.
yeah.
I don't think we're allowed to say a thing. I don't think we're allowed to say the
I'm
thing.
I'm gonna say it because this is ironic. Fours was in a call with NFL Sonic and another retard named Ollie, and they were bullying the shit out of this kid named NFL Sonic to the point where he turned on his camera and started punching himself. JFA, you got the second time. The first time, Fours and Ollie made the guy punch himself on camera. Okay, and like. I just called him out for it. It's why are you crying about Nintendo Mail doing it when obviously you don't care about the other integral people in my server, so why should I care about Tony? And then he agreed at the end of the call, like, yeah, it was kind of stupid for me to call you. And then I guess the reason why he's mad is that the same day I went on Flatley stream with Fours in the call, by the way, live on stream, and I just make fun of him live on stream for it. And he said, "Well, that was kind of stupid for me to. It was kind of stupid for me to call you like that. It was kind of dumb." So why he's mad now that a private call got quote unquote leaked is absurd. And apparently he's blocked anyone and everyone that's associated with me about it. He's blocked you. Ask him what happened. Blocked. Left every server that I'm in.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. So
it's
I'm
now,
over.
so JFA, now that we've talked about it here, we're gonna get blocked, basically.
I don't know
It's
why. Look,
over.
there's people who gotten worse drama that try to play it off like it never happened are still here, like living it up
Mhm.
in Discord. If you can even call it living it up, but like, why does this specific thing like actually bother him? I don't understand.
Well, and from Nintendo Mail of all people.
I
Uh,
mean,
the-
let's be honest here. Nintendo Mail's not like someone to take serious like that. Like he's a funny
Yeah.
guy. You know, he could be annoying sometimes, but he's all right. I don't hate the guy. I bully him sometimes myself. He's a good sport about it. Okay,
He's
Yeah.
inoffensive on the whole.
inoffensive, huh?
Yeah, yeah, he's annoying but inoffensive. Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
what.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah,
But
but yeah. Go on. Sorry, bro.
well, JFA, you were talking.
Well, no, like why even take him serious at all? It's Nintendo Mail. Like,
Yeah.
what did Tony say
So
when he got called a pedophile? Did he freak out, or do you just like, brush it aside? Because that's what
obvious.
I would have done.
No, well, no. Nint Tony can never take anything on any type of stride. You can okay. The sad thing is that you can call like Tony Hits well, no, hold on. You can call Tony Hits like gay and like he loves gay like loves men, and he'll find a way to scream and cry about it. Okay, so when Nintendo Mail is calling him a pedophile. This guy who's older than Nintendo Mail is like screaming into the mic about it. That false allegations, false allegations. I should fucking sue you, you fucking little piece of shit, like et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And Nintendo Mail is doing some cringe laugh, like laughing at like Tony for being like a retard.
Yeah,
And Force,
you mean that out of context loud laugh that he does sometimes. That's
yes.
that one. Yeah, go on.
And yeah, JFA, that fucking stupid laugh that guy does. That's the awful laugh. That's an actual pedo laugh, bro. Nintendo
Oh my
Mail,
god.
you're next.
Your words, bro, not mine. A disavow.
I do not disavow. No,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why like Tony or Forrest couldn't just brush that brush that off. It's fucking Nintendo Mail, man.
retarded.
Well, I don't know. I
Because
don't even know the rules
Force,
anymore. Like, is retard a slur now? I don't know. I get called it all the
no,
time. My older sister still calls me a retard. I don't say, oh, that's very offensive. You've harmed my intellect and my feelings. I don't get that.
And the Fifi.
Yeah,
Jeez.
really.
But I lost my point. Well,
think
Nintendo Mail.
about it.
and like to Burns' point, like Tony Hits gets like triggered over the N word, and it's not the N word you're thinking about. It's
Nigeria?
narcissist. As soon as
Oh.
people call him a narcissist, he says, "Don't call me the N word." There's like multiple occasions on live streams where you can hear him say stuff like that. It's just really Tony Hits is on a plane of his own existence, I guess.
I don't know. Tony,
Yeah.
wasn't Tony originally Spaceman, or is that a totally different person?
No, that's the same person. No, that's Spaceman.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I don't. I always think that he's either being performative or maybe is that unhinged or maybe he's under the influence. Like, as if you remember correctly, you remember Brick, right? How he got introduced to this whole commentary community. Like,
Yeah,
guy was like on something, like really on something. All right, we didn't
true.
know where he was coming or going, and I thought Tony may have been, on the same boat because I think I remember first seeing him actually talking to Brick in the server.
Hmm. Well, Tony is well an addict of sort, if not to the internet content, and he's really yeah, he's admitted to like drinking, right, Bron?
He
On
didn't.
live
Yeah,
streams and everything.
Yeah, Tony Hits will drink a shit ton every night, bro. It's like over.
Isn't he in
Yeah.
his
Um,
young 20s? Like, that's what I did. Drank
he's
a lot.
28.
Oh, well,
He's
it'll catch up
28.
to him soon. Like, it'll catch up to you way before your 30s. So, like, he might end up stopping at some point.
I don't know. And the guy is just like unequivocally retarded. And like
Well,
recently,
okay.
this is like a new. Go ahead.
No, you were going to. I
No,
I
yeah, go
I
ahead.
had like, would you rather spend like an hour with Nintendo Mail or an hour with Tony in a call? Is what I was gonna
It's
ask you, but
Nintendo Mail because Tony's insufferable.
oh.
Never mind. Back to Tony we go. Back to Tony we go. I fucking hate that laugh, bro. I fucking hate it. It's awful. It's evil. That laugh is evil, bro. It's an evil laugh.
Still better than Bo
It is.
Only
Black's
the
laugh. It's not like he's even laugh. He's like, ho, 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 ho. It's a fucking Bo Black laugh.
Black's laugh. Jeez.
but
Yeah, Tony.
Tony is like beyond retarded and like we all know that. But what I'm about to reference is that recently he got kind of mega doxed. And instead of just like
Good.
keeping his mouth shut and like not paying attention to like what the guys were doing, uh, he goes in the fucking commentary hell, fucking the GC on Twitter, and starts like screaming and yelling that we need to go report them, that they should be reported, and like I'm gonna fight to the death. I'm gonna fight them, which ends up getting another person doxxed because like again he can't just help himself into shutting the fuck up. Uh, because
Like,
big brained people do big brain things. Okay.
I'm just glad I'm not in any of those group chats anymore. Like I was in the bubble tea chat when that was a thing back then, but like
Okay.
I had my fair share of that kind of. I don't need that drama up in my feed all the time, let alone the shit posters in those kind of group chats. You know?
Yeah, but I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
It's-
Tony is just like an actual insufferable person. Because he'll never learn anything. Like the rest of us normal people would go like, yeah, I'm not interacting with this person. I'm gonna block and mute. Yeah, geeks for pussies. If you block, you're a below scum. It's like, okay, fine. Get your whole family doxxed at this point, because obviously they found like your girlfriend that wasn't public. What else are they gonna find?
Wait,
Why should I
Sasha?
block? Why should I do any of these? Yes. I was
Oh,
trying to,
he
like,
brought
keep
her
her
up.
name out of it,
I
but
didn't.
okay.
I didn't even know who she was until I brought her up.
Well, like, they said, like, her whole name, like, her whole name.
Oh fuck.
Mm. Yeah, and instead of just, like, at that point going, "Yeah, I need to disengage." Nah, triple, quadruple, quintuple down, uh, I'm gonna keep engaging with this and engaging, and engaging, and engaging. It's just
that's just people in this community though. They can't disengage, which makes it like it's always kind of a train wreck to behold, and that's kind of why I enjoy being in this community. Not gonna lie.
God damn, people are fucking dumb.
Fair
Because they're
enough.
getting doxxed, bro. Fucking disengage immediately. Don't continue.
Burn, as you are
Fair.
well aware already, because you work, at your grocery store. Everybody's dumb. General John Q. Public is dumb. Okay, it's like not very few brainy, smarty people in existence. That's why they keep a low profile.
Brainy Smarty.
Brainy, smarty. Yeah,
Brainy
that's right.
Smarty. Yeah.
Burn.
Exactly.
Brainy Okay, I hate you now. A brainy fucking smarty. Shut the fuck up, bro. So
Let's see.
awful. You're
There you
more
go. By
evil
the way.
than Nintendo Mail.
Thanks. I'll add this to the final product. I
You
think
got it.
that should round it out for our first episode too, right? I think
Yeah.
we got some good first couple of subjects covered there. So this
Yeah.
has been You're Muted with our hosts JFA, Burn the World,
Yeah.
and yours truly, Osmo. We'll see you guys on the next upload.
Yeah. For once, I have the
See ya.
power. You can't mute me now. Fuck you. And bye.